I have a daily 6-step dental hygiene routine, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I do to make sure my mouth is clean and fresh. Some may say it's a bit much, but if you think it's a bit much, I think you need to do a little bit more. I think I have a fear of being stinky. There's literally a definition of there's literally a diagnosis for my fear of being stinky. I'm gonna put the name on the screen right here. If you choose, you can look it up yourself. It's a real thing. I also smell my floss because you should be knowing what the back of your mouth smell like. If the back of your mouth stank, you're not flossing enough. I just use a regular toothpaste. I don't have like a go-to toothpaste, but sometimes I use natural toothpaste. Sometimes it just depends on the vibe. And honestly, you don't need a whole slab of toothpaste. All you need is a little 1, 2. Go across the front, I go up, I go down, I get my gums, I get the back, I get my tongue, I get under my tongue, I get the root. One thing that I feel like is not talked about enough is brushing your gums. Brushing your cheeks. So the next thing I do, this can be a little bit excessive, but I have a molar toothbrush. The reason I use a molar toothbrush is because a few years back when I was getting my wisdom teeth pulled, they showed me the scan of like the back of my teeth and they were yellow. My back teeth were yellow and I was like, oh, I need to make sure I'm getting back there as good as possible. So I went on Amazon, I got me a pack of molar toothbrushes. And this just really helps you get back there, especially if you have your wisdom teeth still in. You definitely need to invest. Well, it's not even an investment. These are like $8 for a pack of 10. So the next thing I do is use my water pick and I focus on the back of my mouth because that's where food, plaque, everything can build up. But I go across in between every tooth with my water pick and I use some warm water. Every day I replace this water. I never use the same water. This thing, if you think your mouth is clean, put a water pick in the back of their mouth. I prefer to use TheraBreath because it doesn't burn. I'm not a fan of putting acid in my mouth. I can't hold it in my mouth. So I definitely love this because it doesn't burn and it doesn't have like a super strong smell. Mouthwash. If I could clean my throat, I would. I'm still trying to figure out a way. If anybody know how I can clean my throat, let me know. Because the outside of your mouth is still a part of your dental hygiene routine. Because imagine like you brush your teeth, you do all this and you do all that, and your mouth still smells like what your mouth smelled like before you brush your teeth. Whether that be food or morning breath or whatever, your lips still smell like what your mouth smelled like before you brush your teeth. So I always just make sure I grab a washcloth, and don't mind, my washcloth is brown. I use white washcloths and African black soap every day, so it's stained at this point. Get my black soap. And just that simple. I'm gonna go in with this nipple and lip balm. Yes, nipple balm. This balm is from a brand called Nemah and it's basically focused on mommies. So that's why this is a nipple balm, because if you breastfeed, or even if you're not a mom but you like on your period and your nipples become like super tender, this helps. They have baby shampoo, they have baby lotion, they have all types of baby and mommy things on there, so y'all should definitely go check it out. Use my link below. And yeah, that is it for my dental hygiene routine. I hope I taught y'all something or whatever. If I did, let me know, whatever. Let me know what your routine is. Is there something that I'm missing? I don't need any doctors in the comments though, because this works for me. But yeah, so I'll see y'all in the next video.